This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kick it off to get us underway. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The pocket breaking down, trying to extend the play. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Bruins are in the red zone now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Using his legs on the scramble, slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Going for his running back. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he was able to do.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the BAT. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Single back takes the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 6-yard game sets up a 3rd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance in a really nice game.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jean-Pierre.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Fights through a tackle. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. In the clear at the 25. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter.
UCLA 7, Alabama 0.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Toss play to the outside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Bruins. Made the defense look slow that time. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem with the PAT. The lead 14-3. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he pulls in the catch. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To a shotgun running play call. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And here's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1. Second down coming up.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Bruins looking to run some tempo here. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after the incompletion. No press here. The defense backing away. And he's back to throw again on second down. And now another deep ball here. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Bruins have 1st and 10 here. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
UCLA 17, Alabama 3.
And the Bruins will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to his target. He's got it for a big gain. And the defense brings him down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Here's the second down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but broken tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And completion makes it second and short. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's complete downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Touchdown, tied. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The quarterback's got it on the option. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And that catch is hauled in. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a 1st down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, UCLA. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
UCLA 24, Alabama 10.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is
touchdown, Bruins. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Alabama Crimson Tide will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Boy, great wrecking.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Alabama comes up the line quickly. First down. Looking to throw the football. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set. It's second down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Across midfield. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, UCLA 31, Alabama 10.
The offense already has 1 fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost him.
Has the first, still on the move. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Lets it go quickly. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, a second down. The incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
The Bruins pick up enough for a first down here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, UCLA. And the beatdown continues.
UCLA.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's contact on the throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The ball is caught, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's second down here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Bruins. And the defense adds 6 on the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Alabama 10.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Jean-Pierre. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. As a design quarterback keeper. Aiming for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Extra points splits the uprights. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Alabama 17.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's got it. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going to take off. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Looking to throw it deep. Catch made inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to scramble. They took one last extra shot, but time runs out on this one. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that